gorgeous eye color? How about lashes that looked long but with a mascara that wasn't brittle and damaging? And that's why she created Tarte. So what we have for you today really kind of goes back to the heart of why she created this brand. It's called Miracles from the Amazon, and it's a 6-piece collection. And here's what she's included. Right down on this end, something brand new. This is an innovation. She calls it Found Sealer, and it is a combination of foundation and concealer in one hydrating formula. And we're going to tell you the ingredient in it that's good for your skin. Then you're going to get this beautiful palette. Look at all of these pretty colors. You get 6 eyeshadows, 4 of them are matte. You're getting this beautiful blush color, and again, filled with good for your skin ingredients, because that's what Maureen's goal was from the very beginning. This mascara is called Gifted. And the reason we use mascara is because we want our lashes to look long and lush, and yours will, but at the same time, they're going to be conditioned because the ingredients in your Gifted mascara good for your lashes. And then take a look at this. This is called Lip Surgeons. This is a lip stain and lip shine so that you're getting the color payoff that you want. You get the beautiful high shine finish, but again, emollient, wonderful ingredients that leave your lips feeling soft and moisturized and hydrated and nourished. Now, in addition to all those beautiful color products I just mentioned, you're getting 2 brushes, because anyone will tell you, if they know it all about makeup, that the brushes are just as important for the application, and you don't want to skimp there. You want quality brushes. So you're getting your foundation and blush brush. You're also getting your dual-ended shadow brush. Everything that I just mentioned, just to give you an idea of the value, a similar palette and the mascara alone would cost you $58. So just those 2 products, not even mentioning the foundation, not even mentioning the brushes, just those 2 products would be $58. The Today Special Value is $59.96, and that's why it has been so popular. Let me show you the shade chart, because the only thing you need to know is what shade of the Found Sealer are you. And you can look at the chart, and this is what I say all the time. I say, take a look at each of these images, the pictures, and whichever complexion most closely resembles yours. Are you fair? Are you light? Are you light medium? We'll flip it and show you the other 3 choices. Are you medium? There you are. Are you tan? Tan is what I am. Are you deep? You simply take a look at those images. Whichever of those complexions most closely resembles yours, you're getting this entire 6-piece collection, where just 2 of the products would cost you basically the same amount. You're getting everything. And the reason you want it is because this is the company created by Maureen Kelly, who, like many of us, said, I want pretty color cosmetics that make me look like me, but I want the ingredients to be things that are good for my skin.
Absolutely. Hey, gorgeous. How are you?
Happy to see you.
You can tell us better than I can.
Well, hardly, but I think there are a lot of ladies who can relate to you and what you wanted and what you bring in Tarte.
Yeah, healthy beauty. And I want to take you on a journey with me. I have a little video to show you guys of a recent trip to the Amazon, where you're going to see our maracuja, which is one of the ingredients in this collection. It's a luscious, juicy superfruit that begins its life on 150-foot vines. These seeds that you're seeing here are high in vitamin C and essential fatty acids, which are amazing for your skin. Here you're seeing us harvesting the Amazonian clay, which is chock full of vitamins, minerals, plant extracts that the sun is naturally baked and then shaved into that finely milled powder, and we infuse it into our products.
And that really is the difference.
Yeah.
So let's start with the newest innovation, Found Sealer.
It's amazing. So this is something that only Tarte has, that we pioneered. It took me 3 years to create. It's a combination of a foundation and concealer in one. And that's really hard to do because, of course, normally if you bring a foundation up under your eyes, it can be very dry and cakey and kind of like aging.
Sure.
Thanks to the maracuja in this, that superfruit, it's intensely hydrating. It's really gives you gorgeous, beautiful coverage. And it just gives you this like beautiful sort of like dewy satin finish. It's gorgeous.
I said when I saw it for the first time, that's exactly what I said to Maureen. I said, it's so soft and creamy. And what that means for your skin is it leaves that kind of beautiful finish to your skin. And then the application has a unique applicator.
It's a push button. So you push it 3 times because you only need 3 drops to do your entire face.
Okay.
And then you go ahead and you just drop it on your skin. And then you use this gorgeous plush luxe brush to just blend in that creamy Found Sealer.
Wow.
Gives you flawless full coverage. And 3 drops. If you use the 3 drops every day of the week, 7 days a week for 4 months. That's what the supply of this bottle is.
It's a 4-month supply.
Yeah, Shanna's gonna actually take off half of her face and show you guys how easily and beautifully this covers her redness, which is her beauty boundary.
Okay.
So you might not have redness, maybe you have a blemish or hyperpigmentation or, you know, whatever your boundary might be.
Yeah.
This is gonna cover it.
Okay, so she took her 3 drops, put it on the brush. By the way, a brush is included, and a similar foundation brush on its own would be $34. This is a super great Today Special Value.
Yeah, it's
Look at
more
that.
coverage with less product, and it
Wow.
goes on feeling like a moisturizer. I mean, that is the holy grail. It's what we've all been looking for. That's
Yeah.
why, you know, QVC only has so many Beauty Today Special Values, and they created this entire one for a whole day
know.
around this found sealer because it's so different than anything else on the market.
Did you see, I mean, you just saw her do that in real time. Let's show you her before.
Yeah, because we want you to know that when you get this at
Wow.
home, it's easy. I mean, it took her like 5 seconds to do, right?
Yeah.
So again, she's putting that gorgeous, you know, healthy lip on. It gives you this beautiful mauve berry shine with full coverage. As she licks her lips, just like the rest of her face, she's not that she'd lick her face, but you know, the rest of the makeup, there's no parabens, no mineral oil, no BHT or triclosan or synthetic fragrance. You know, your skin's your largest organ. Everything you put on it gets absorbed into your bloodstream. So you want to ask yourself, do I want ingredients that I can pronounce and that are good for me from Mother Nature?
Yeah.
Or all of these chemicals?
Okay, so as you're watching, and so you've seen her apply the found sealer, the blush. We're going to talk about the eye color in just a moment, but talk to me about the mascara she's applying.
Yeah, I named this mascara Gifted because it truly is a gift to your lashes. When you get this at home, this is clinically proven, listen to this you guys, to increase your lash volume by 300%. Clinically proven.
Wow.
Clinically proven to increase the length by 20%. So 20% longer lashes, 300% more volume. If you have short, sparse lashes, meet your new best friend. At the same time, it's delivering lash-loving ingredients. It's made in a small town in Italy where they infuse olive esters, Amazonian clay, rice bran, provitamin B5. So many of you said to me, you know what, Mo, like, as I've gotten older, my lashes have gotten thinner and sparser, and that's because you're putting chemicals on them day in and day out. This is an investment in yourself. Your hair on your head is the same as your lash hair. We do, you know, we spend more time and money on the hair on our head.
You would,
You
would
need to
never
do the same for
use
your
anything
lashes.
that didn't give it good condition. All right, so as we just saw, let me do this. I'm going to put the shade chart up.
Let's do it, yeah.
All you do is take a look at each of these images, and Maureen, maybe you want to help people
Sure.
kind of understand if they're unsure which shade they should order.
Bears for true porcelains. Light, you burn easily in the sun, but you're not quite porcelain. I'm a light to medium, so I'm kind of never quite light. I'm not quite medium. I'm right in between. Medium, of course, you can see our model there is a super popular shade. You've got some color all year round. You don't burn easily in the sun. Tan is for our gorgeous olive undertone complexions, that like beautiful Mediterranean skin. And deep is, of course, our richest shade, which you're going to see on Brenda in a second. And you know, it's all about healthy, good for you beauty.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
So let me do this really quickly. First of all, everything that you see in front of you is what you're getting. It's a huge value, and it's a phenomenal Today's Special Value. That's why it's been as popular as it's been. All you do is let us know which shade of the found sealer you are, and then you're going to get the palette with all the eye color in your blush. You're going to get the mascara, the Gifted mascara. You're going to get the lip surgeons. You're going to get the 2 brushes, all of that. For less than $60. We do have an auto delivery program, and I just want to mention this really quickly, and we'll put the information up. If you'd like auto delivery, there will be 2 additional shipments. One in June, where you're going to get a new bronzer and then new colors, and you'll also get a liner pot included. So you get 1 extra product when you're on the auto delivery. So you'll get that June shipment, and then in the October shipment, you'll get all new colors in your palette. You're also going to get the maracuja oil instead of your found sealer, because you get plenty of that. That's going to last you.
No, you're getting the found sealer again.
Oh, do you get the found sealer?
And the maracuja oil.
Oh, you added that.
I went crazy.
Get out, girl.
It's
Seriously?
crazy, right?
Oh my
I kept throwing
gosh.
things in. I was like, let's really mix this up and like give good, cool stuff to our
even
tart
more
list
stuff
that
on the
opt
auto
in.
delivery. That's great. And new colors.
Yep.
So auto delivery, you'll have 2 additional shipments, and it will still be at the Today Special Value price of $59 and change. I'm glad you were here to clear that up for me. That's
Everyone is
good.
saying it because because everyone's like, that's crazy. What?
Really?
No?
Yeah. All right. So let's take a look at Mary and talk to me about her. Shall we pop on over?
Yeah, so
Okay.
Mary looks beautiful. I mean, she is in the light, and she's putting that gorgeous Lip Surgeon's lip lacquer on, which gives you full color coverage, because you guys also said, Maureen, don't bring me any glosses or lip products that don't give me full coverage. I'm not 18 anymore, and I need that coverage.
Right.
So you're getting that beautiful berry mauve. As she licks her lips, she's not licking petrolatum. Look at the difference between her before and after. I mean, this is bringing her to life. I mean, she's beautiful, obviously, in the before, and in the after, she is just stunning in that light concealer. It's covering all of her redness, any blemishes that she might have, any sallowness that we all have, right? It's the middle of the winter, for heaven's sakes. It's freezing outside. At least here it is.
Look at that.
It's ultra hydrating. Foundations and concealers, as we get older, age us. That's why this took me 3 years to develop, because I wanted something that felt more lightweight than anything we've ever created, but gave more pigment than anything we've ever created. And that's why you only need 3 drops.
So that was Mary, and Mary was in what shade?
In the light.
In the light. Okay, let's talk about Joy.
So Joy's in the light to medium. I mean, look at how beautiful her eyes are. When you get this palette at home, I did 2 different looks to make it really easy. So this side has the neutrals, and then the other side has the more kind of like fun, kind of like pinky plums, and then this beautiful warm pinky peach blush in the middle is amazing. I mean, we are
Universal
the blush
color.
authority at Tarte. We've
Yeah.
won best blush from Allure every possible year that we've existed.
You do great blush.
And out of the like 25 blushes we have, this is my favorite. It is amazing. I can't wait for you guys to try it. 4 mattes and 2 satins, because that's something that I know a lot of you guys were wondering.
Right.
So it's a mostly matte palette.
Yeah, and I love that, because I mean, those are the shades you're going to wear, and you can do day, you can do dramatic, because you've got everything that you need. All right, so as we're watching Joy remove and then reapply the found sealer.
Yeah, so she just did her like 3 drops to the pump. She's putting it on the brush.
Okay.
And she's a light to medium, so she's right in between light and medium. And then she's just buffing that creamy found sealer into her skin for flawless full coverage. The bristles of this brush are triple tied, so 0 shedding. They're synthetic because we're a cruelty-free brand. I mean, this brush is luxe. It really is like a magic eraser.
By the way, the brush, just so that you know, a similar foundation brush alone would be $34. The today's 18,000 orders for this Today Special Value have been placed, and you can see why. When you look at again, just flawless, natural-looking skin.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about.
Totally, and it's healthy skin, right? Like your skin is your largest organ. I can't say it enough. Take care of it. Everything you put on it goes into your bloodstream. You don't want to be putting parabens and mineral oil and petrolatum and synthetic fragrance and all of those chemicals. You want the best that Mother Nature has to offer, and that's why I created this collection.
And you saw Joy before and after. So I think, you know, you ask yourself the question, do I want good looking makeup? Absolutely. Do I want makeup with ingredients that are good for my skin? Do I want things that I can pronounce instead of things that I have no idea what that is? Because often all it is stuff that will, you know, keep it on a shelf for a while, or give you a look
last
that's
for 2
not
years.
Exactly.
No.
It'll be here long before we are. You know, much long after we are. But that's the beauty, that this really is all about healthy skin and just good looking natural beauty. So let's do this. Let me just have you put up the shade chart so that all you need to know is which shade you are, and take a look at these images. And Maureen, if you want to help people understand.
Yeah, so Ferris Fur True Porcelains, you burn really easily in the sun. You burn easily in the sun, but you're not quite that kind of like snow white porcelain. I'm a light to medium, so I'm right in between light and medium. And then you're gonna see medium in a second. Take a look at that model and see if you kind of like match up with her. She's got a little bit of color all year round. She doesn't burn easily in the sun. Tan is our olive undertone goddesses. They've got that beautiful Mediterranean skin. And deep is, of course, our richest shade. I mean, she's stunning. And this formula is so hydrating. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but my skin now in the middle of winter is really dry. And when I put on typical concealers and foundations, because remember, this is both. It's going to take the place of your foundation and concealer. It's a found sealer. They're very cakey and dry on me, and I feel like it accentuates like my wrinkles and crinkles, and I look creepy.
Yeah, it does. So let's take a look at Stacey Ann and talk about the shade that she's wearing.
Yeah, so Stacey Ann's in the medium. I mean, she's obviously stunning. She just did the same thing so that you guys can feel good when you get home, that this is easy to apply. She's just taking that amazing brush and buffing that creamy found sealer in for just gorgeous full coverage. She did the 3 drops, so that would actually cover her entire face if she wanted. And this is going to last you for 4 full months if you use it every day of the week, because it's super duper concentrated.
Yeah.
Even though it's the most lightweight foundation we've ever done.
Right. And remember, that's brand new. So that combination of the foundation and concealer, look at the coverage she's getting, but at the same time, hydrating. So her skin looks really soft and dewy.
It
That's
does.
good.
And that equates to younger looking skin. Drier skin equals older looking
Yes.
skin. Dewy, kind of hydrated skin makes you look younger, turns back the clock.
Love it.
And look at that shadow. She's putting that gorgeous Amazonian clay shadow on. It's triple milled. And what it means to be triple milled is if you're someone who's been frustrated with shadows in the past because they don't blend easily, you're not sure how to do it, it's frustrating, they don't go on well, it's because you're not using a great shadow, right? It's just like using a great mascara like she's using here that gives you the volume, it gives you the lift, it gives you the length and separation. That shadow goes on like silk, it blends beautifully, and it wears like iron. And this Gifted, telling you, if you have short, thin lashes, this is an investment in yourself. It's an investment in your lashes for the long term, because yes, you're getting a 300% increase in volume instantly, and yes, you're getting a 20% increase in length. So 300% increase in volume, 20% increase in length immediately, but over the long term, you're deeply nourishing, deeply conditioning your lashes. It's like Mother Nature's like hugging and kissing and treating every last lash you never knew you had. So when you take your makeup off at night and you look in that tissue, you're not seeing all those broken lashes.
Yeah, absolutely. And look at her lashes. And again, ingredients that are good for her lashes and conditioning, but look at how much longer and fuller they look. So here's what's going on. Let's do this. Let's show you again the shade chart. If we can do that really fast, I'd love to be able to do that, because what you're getting in this today's special value, and 18,000 of these have been ordered, is everything you need to get that beautiful, flawless look to your complexion. So here's what's going on. Fair, light, light medium, and simply look at these images. Which of these ladies has complexion that's closest to resembling yours? There's the medium, we have tan, and we have deep. So all you're gonna do is let us know what shade are you. That's the shade of the found sealer you're gonna receive. And then in addition to your found sealer, you're gonna receive the Amazonian Clay Eye and Cheek Palette. That's 6 shadows and your blush. And you saw, as you were watching Stacey Ann, you get everything you need for all over the lid, for the crease, for the highlight. You get all of those together.
It's like a full face of gorgeous.
Yeah, you don't even need to guess like what goes with what. It's all there. And 6 shades and your blush. And then in addition to that, you're gonna get the Gifted mascara. Just the palette and the mascara alone. A palette with similar shades would probably cost you about $38. The mascara alone is $20. So that's $58 just for those 2 products. Never mind that you're getting the new found sealer.
And you'll love them on their own. I mean,
I know
truly.
But you're also getting the Lip Surgeons, and that's your lip color, but it's also that beautiful shine and all good for your lips ingredients. And then finally, yeah, you've got to have the right brushes, and you will get your brushes included. So all of that at a price of less than $60.
We're getting a bag too. It's crazy.
It's the best.
It's awesome.
It truly is the best.
The best that Mother Nature has to offer. So.
I love it, and this is why Maureen founded Tarte. So let's take a last look at Brenda, and Brenda is in which shade?
She's in the deep, and she's obviously beautiful. And I don't know if we're going to see her before and after, but it's incredible. I mean, she's gorgeous in the before, and I would love to wake up in the morning and look like Brenda. Heaven knows, I really would. Every part of her body to her hair to her face. But in the after, I mean, even Brenda looks better, right? I mean, her eyes look gorgeous and glowing. Her cheeks look beautiful with that gorgeous, like, pinky peach blush on. Her skin looks more flawless and finished.
All right, so here's the question. Yeah, do you want makeup that makes you look natural and gorgeous? And would you like it without all of the unnatural ingredients that are often found in color cosmetics? If the answer is yes, yes to both of those, then you want the Today's Special Value. And a Today's Special Value is just that. It's one specially selected item with a super great price. And I think when you get this collection at home, you'll understand why Tarte is as popular as it is. So here's the information. If you want just a single shipment, that's 8261420. But if you want the auto delivery, there'll be an additional shipment that will come to you in June, 7 pieces, including some new and all new colors, and then another shipment that will come to you in October, also 7 pieces and new colors. You just let us know, 8261420. Thank you, Maureen. Great job.
Thanks, Leah.
All right, everybody. Listen.